Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. It's Snapshot 20W48A, the Dripstone Caves, and I'm going to be going over everything that's new in this update. So the first thing that I noticed when I opened this update is there's only two new blocks that have been added to the game, and I guess one of them isn't actually a block, but the first one is this block right here, the Dripstone block. So this is what the dripstone comes from, and then there is the pointed dripstone, which can be made bigger and bigger and bigger, and it seems that it's actually infinite how big that you can actually stack this block. But then these will naturally generate as well, and then you can break a higher one and they will drop down, and it seems that they always drop when they fall like this. So that falls like that, and then these will also do damage. So if we put ourselves in survival, place two of these, and then break the top one, it will hit us, and there you go, it did 2 hearts, and we gained some back. But now, what if it's a little bit higher and falls? Ah, you see it did 3 hearts there. So this is going to change depending on how far it falls. There you go, that one did 4 hearts. So I wonder if it adds 1 heart for every extra block that it falls. Let's see, let's netherite pickaxe. I'm assuming a pickaxe is the correct tool for breaking it. So, or maybe not. There it is. Yeah, 5 hearts. So I would say that it adds 1 heart for each level that it falls. Now, that was 5 hearts. This one was 4 for 1 piece that fell. What if it's 2 pieces that fall? 4 still. Okay, so it's 1 extra heart for each block that it falls. And it doesn't matter how many fall inside of it. So there are some other changes in this update as well. I've noticed that the spyglass texture now is different. It's square and it's got this overlay on it that makes it, well, actually quite difficult to look through it. I liked it before where it was clear and round. I get that they're trying to be more Minecraft with it. It's even square down in the icon now, and it's square here, but I liked it better before. It was more useful before. This is a little bit ungainly to look through, and with that heavy overlay, it's kind of difficult to see things sometimes, so it's a bit strange. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find a naturally generated dripstone cave that we can look at. Alright, so after searching for quite some time, I actually looked back at the patch notes, and it turns out that in this update, they did not add naturally generating caves, they just added the blocks. So this is quite a small update. But one of the interesting things that they've noted is that if you have water or lava above the block above the stalactite, you see there it drops water, and if I put lava in there, they say it will drop lava. Does it drop? Oh, the block itself. They made it sound like it was the stalagmite or stalactite that would drop the water or the lava, but this makes it seem like it's the block itself, the dripstone block. Let's just see if we make a large pool here with lava and water, if it will sort of give a pattern. So if I throw lava, 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 and water, 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 water. Yes, no, that's it. Well, so that's super interesting. So with this, you would be able to tell if there was lava above the dripstone blocks. So before you started mining it out, you'd know if there was a lava cave there. So that's quite interesting. Now that's pretty much it for the dripstone portion of this update. There wasn't much. It's just these 2 blocks, and it's basically just functionality. They didn't add anything else. Now there are some texture changes like the spyglass. The clock is actually different, so is the compass. They're a little bit more defined than they've been in the past. They've also changed how the bundle works, so you can right click it to take out just one item now, and it seems that it's the first item that's in there that comes out. So not sure how useful that's going to be, but I guess if you wanted to take out the last item that you put in, that could be helpful. And then also apparently if you hit the use button in the world, it will throw everything out. Yes, so it does. So they're adding a little bit more functionality, but it's still not quite what I would expect. It's still not a good replacement for shulker boxes. Maybe early game, but again, just not. They've also, unfortunately, made it so that candles have to have a block underneath them or they break. They said they did, but it doesn't seem that way. Let's try this one more time. Break this. Well, maybe they'll stay. What if I try and light them? Try and light them? Will they stay there? They will stay there. But if you try and remove them, they all pop up. I'm not sure, because they're not supposed to float anymore. They're supposed to have a solid block underneath them. So maybe that's just to place them. Like you used to be able to place them against a block, and maybe now that's what it is. You can't do that anymore. You'd have to put a block under them and then remove that block. The other thing that they changed is for the powdered snow. So you see how I'm freezing? They say now if you put on any piece of leather armor, you won't freeze anymore. Yeah, so there, now that actually works, and farming of this now actually works as well. Now, there's also a bunch of bug fixes in this update, which I'm not going to go over. They're just minor things. Apparently, they've changed the texture of the amethyst crystals, but I can't notice a difference, really. So there's that. And then it's all of the things with the dripstone. That's the biggest changes to this, the stalactites and the stalagmites. Now, a lot of people are going to be wondering which is which, and the easy way that I know to tell them apart is stalactite has a C in it for ceiling, and stalagmite has a G in it for ground. So that's how I tell the difference between the two. But that is pretty much everything that is new in this update. We're not going to know how it's going to be to maybe farm this kind of stuff until we get natural generation. So I am going to end this video here, but thank you all so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be covering all of these snapshots in the future. But thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.